Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Starting with Peachtree 2004, you have access to a cash account register that allows you to enter transactions which affect cash accounts in a checkbook-like format if you prefer. You can view the register by selecting Tasks from the menu bar and then choosing the Account Register command. Here you can use the Cash Account drop-down to select which cash account to use. Then use the Show Transactions For drop-down to select a date range for which you would like to see transactions within the register. To enter a transaction, you can simply click the New button in the toolbar at the top of the window. Then in the next blank transaction line, you type a transaction date or select one from the drop-down. Then select whether this is a payment or a receipt. Next, you can enter a reference number, such as a check number. Then use the Payee/Paid By drop-down to select either a vendor or a customer as appropriate. Then click into the Payment or the Receipt field and type in the amount of the transaction. Next, use the General Ledger Accounts drop-down to select to which General Ledger account you want to apply the amount. If you need to split the total amount between multiple General Ledger accounts, then you can click the Split button in the GL Accounts drop-down to open the Split Transaction window, where you can split the transaction amount until the total amount has been dispersed. You can then click OK when you're finished to return to the main register screen if needed. When you're finished, click the Save button that appears towards the end of the transaction row in order to save the transaction. Now, if you need to drill down to view the associated transaction entry screen and edit the transaction at a later date, you can do that as well. If you're using Peachtree 2007 through 2011, you can simply double-click on the entry that you want to edit to open the receipt or payment in a separate window. You can then edit and save the transaction if you want. Now, if you're using Peachtree 2004 through 2006, you can instead click the Edit button that appears at the far left end of the transaction that you want to edit. That will launch the associated transaction window in a separate screen. Now, you can make any editing changes that you need to there, and then save your changes in order to edit the transaction. Also notice that regardless of the version, you cannot drill down on some transactions, such as the reverse portion of a reversed general journal entry, a beginning balance transaction, opening balance lines, or applied prepayments for payments or receipts.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.